Hello again. I decided I would stop being lazy and make another glitching video. So I was working on my glitch here, and I know that it's actually very difficult to glitch items on top of primitive dirt rugs and snow piles. The reason is they basically have a little invisible barrier around them. Like, see, you can't just set it down wherever you want because it starts floating. It starts floating because it runs into that invisible barrier type thing. So it can be very difficult to glitch on these things, so I figured that I would cover it in a video. It's always great if you can put your items out in advance and then put the rug underneath of it, but you can't always do that. So you want to set a height on top of the rugs if you're going to put items on top of it. You get out another rug and you just rotate that there, and we're going to bring it up like you would any other rug. Now you have to be turning so that you can find a spot, an angle that you can get it at, where you can get the rug down where it is actually level with the rest of the carpet. Like, you don't want it floating all over the sky when you're trying to work on it. You want it to be flat on the ground. So you gotta keep turning till you can find a spot for that. And do not lock this rug. It's just a temporary glitching tool to help you keep a set height. If you lock it, that means that it can get stuck on the other rugs around it, and that can be really, really annoying because then you have to do all this stuff to get it out of there. So I would not suggest locking this rug. And if you don't lock it, then when you're done using it, you can just walk outside and come back in, and it will have reset to its original position, and you won't have to have done anything with it at all, so that's good. So now I'm going to add some more rocks to my campfire here. So you get out your rock, and then you just rotate it like you do anything else, and go back up. And now, using the rug that we have here, we're going to try to keep it in line with this, because we're basically just making a flat surface, or at least a flatter surface, to make it easier to get the rug on top. Still going at angles. You're going to have to be checking stuff, trying to get a good angle so that it's actually flat. There. It can be really difficult, as I believe I have proven, so just keep going until you actually get it. May or may not take some time. There we go. Once you've got it, if you can't actually reach the item, go to click on it because of the barrier, then it's still okay because you can actually just lock the rug underneath of it, and that will lock anything else that is above it. However, you do not want to end up locking your temporary rug, so for this video, I'm just going to get a hold of it and double click there. So that's how you do that. The last thing that I would want to show you is putting them out can also be a little bit annoying because they do have some height to them, the actual items. So if you keep rotating all over it on another rug, then it's just going to end up floating if you do that too many times, which is really annoying. So I'm going to add another one here. But first I'm going to get rid of this platform here because it's in my way. Okay, well, I'm going to try to get rid of it. It's kind of being annoying here. I think I'll have to deal with that later. Whatever. Okay. We're gonna leave that there. So you have to get out your primitive dirt rug, or snow pile. And then just want to get it out, hook it like any other rug. Go back up. And now we're gonna put it in place. So, like I said, you can't keep rotating on top of this same item, or it's just going to start floating like that. So it takes a little bit of practice, sort of getting to know the dimensions of the object so that wherever you rotate your small rug ends up being the right spot, or at least close to it. Definitely does take practice though, if you want it absolutely perfect. There. Then of course drop it correctly so you can lock it. Click on it, back up, and lock. And there you go. So that's it for this video. See ya!